Hello YouTube, Asuma here with another Minecraft tutorial. This is the automatic XP farm and I'm going to show you how it works and how to build it. The automatic XP farm uses a zombie spawner found in dungeons to transport zombies to the top of a 23 block drop. When the zombies fall down, they will attack the player and drop XP after being instantly killed by wolves. The player's health will regenerate fast enough provided the player does one of two things. The first method is to use iron armor or better. Using this method will allow you to use your PC while the game is running by bringing up the inventory screen. However, your armor will not last forever. The second method involves using a sword to block and unplugging your mouse while the sword is blocking. This method will allow you to farm for as long as you like, but without being able to use your computer. So before we start the tutorial, I'd like to point out two things. First of all, this is an AFK XP farm and is best for players whose PCs cannot handle loading large amount of mobs, like in a cave spider farm. Second of all, my friend Cake was also working on the same idea and beat me to the chase. He was kind enough to share with me the useful information I needed to finish this project, so you can find a link to his video in the description box. Now let's start the tutorial. The first thing we need to do is find a zombie spawner, and once we've done that we're going to prepare the room and make it the right size, and also install a lighting system so we can turn the farm on and off. Let's start by preparing the room and making it the right size, and to do this we're going to jump on top of the mob cage and press F3. Then below the X, Y and Z coordinates there's another one called F, and depending on what direction you're facing that value will change. So you need to find the walls that you face when the values are 1 and 2, and we're going to dig those away 4 blocks from the spawner, and on the other sides we're going to dig them away 3 blocks. Now that we've prepared the room and made it the right size, we need to place 2 blocks on top of the mob spawner and then make the ceiling height at the block above that. Now that the ceiling is complete, we need to install the lighting system. So in each of the corners of the room we're going to count 3 blocks from the corner and then stand on that block and remove the one directly above us and replace it with a redstone lamp. Now that you've placed the redstone lamps in the ceiling, you'll need to make a room above to put in some redstone, which is really simple. You just place it on the ground and make sure it connects to all of the redstone lamps. Then you'll be able to remove the torches and also turn the room on and off. The next thing we need to do is dig down the entire floor by 2 blocks. Then we're going to place water on the side of the room that has the F value of 0. Then where the water ends we're going to dig away these 4 blocks across the entire width of the room. Now we need to place water in the corner of this trench, and you can tell which corner by it being closer to the mob spawner. Then we need to dig away 4 blocks at the end here, and then we need to dig away another 3 blocks 4 times. Now we need to place stairs in this corner and then place 3 signs. Then we need to dig away 2 blocks here and place water in this location, this one here and here as well. So now that we've got this far, it's going to be a lot easier for you to build this if you understand what you're building rather than me tell you to place one thing then another. So what we've just placed is the water here. If you remember, we removed 2 blocks above 2 signs and then placed the water in the corner. That's this part of the farm here, and we've built all of this part over here. So next you're going to be building a mob-evator, and this is going to be a 1 block tube going upwards. And starting from this block here, which is 1 block above where we placed, you're going to place signs then water, and you're going to do that all the way up for 24 blocks, which is going to end with this water source block here. So then you're going to dig a 2 block gap above it going 3 blocks across, and you're going to let the water flow over by 1 block, then place a sign here. I've built the mob-evator as described. We've got alternating signs and water coming all the way up here, and then this is the 24th block here. So as you can see we've got the 2 block gap and it goes 3 blocks across, and then what you want to do next is dig away these 2 blocks And now you're going to dig down, and it's going to be exactly 23 blocks. You need to remove the block under you and then place a fence post. I've dug down 23 blocks, and this is the 24th block here. So we want to remove that and replace it with a fence post. And then we also want to remove this block here and then place 2 blocks on either side. Then we're going to place down a ring of half slabs like this. Then place 2 blocks with a fence gate on the top. Then remove those 2 blocks. So the farm is almost ready to use, and what I've done here is I've put a lever on the wall and I've wired it up to our redstone lamps up the top, and this allows us to turn the farm on and off. Now we're going to need to find and tame some wolves, and this can take some time as they're quite rare, but when you do find them you're probably going to need a lot of bones, and what you need to do is walk up to the wolf and right click on them. And there you go, we tamed that one first time, and now we're going to bring it back to the XP farm. You're going to need to bring at least 2 wolves back to the XP room, and then you can breed them until you have at least 10. Then you need to make sure that they're all sitting down, and then the XP farm will be ready to use. So that concludes the tutorial, and there's a link to download this map in the description box. And as always, if you have any questions you can get in touch with me via the comment box. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.